Hello.
It says at the top.
I don't know, darling.
Oh, you did.
Oh. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's Yasmin here. How's it all going? Thank you, my darling.
We didn't start.
And we didn't start Instagram. Hello, everybody, including Instagram. How's everyone going? So today, I just wanted to let you know, if you would like a free reading using my Moonology Oracle cards, which I have here somewhere. Oh yes, under my Jesus candle. There's my Jesus candle. I get these when I go to the States. I don't think they sell them anywhere else in the world. Oh, I've not found them anyway. I might have found some in France, actually, to shop in Paris, in Saint-Sulpice. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. How are you all going? I am exhausted after yesterday's full moon. I mean, I really am. Like, I was just saying on my chanting that I just did, I did 2 full moon ceremonies, which is already going to be, I mean, it is energizing, but it's also, it reminds me of that card from the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. And she is coming on the show in about 2 weeks, or the show, like this is a show. It feels like a show. I used to work in TV, sorry about that. She's coming on here in about 2 weeks. And yeah, so, and that card I got was about spiritual burnout. And I think I'm quite close to that again, as I was a couple of weeks ago, like about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, anyway, so if you want a free reading, I'm doing them today at 11:11 a.m. So normally when I would do them here, where you're watching right now, Instagram, it will be on Instagram. Facebook, it will actually be on the Soul and Spirit page, and you can access that using the link above. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Soul and Spirit is a UK magazine, and if you, oops, sorry about that, if you don't have a copy of it, if you live in the UK, you should get a copy. It's a fantastic magazine. It's actually edited by a really wonderful woman who I happen to have met a couple of times at various drinks parties, industry kind of things like Hay House events basically, who's called Rosalind Moody. She is really lovely, and also, by the way, really into crystals, which is why there's absolutely tons of crystal information in here always. I do a monthly spread called The Moon and You, and we talk about the new moon, the full moon, and it's actually become pretty much my favorite column that I write, actually. I think, I don't want to offend anyone else, but it is all about the moon. I do love the moon, although I do a really nice one in Chatter's Fate as well, which is about the moon and tarot, which I also love doing that. What else do? I do a few other monthly ones. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing it there. So what we're going to do is, instead of me chit-chatting about whatever, I'm actually going to be doing hardcore, half an hour of hardcore readings. And I actually think I might even find, yeah, I've got my tarot cards here for anyone who's really feeling bold, because they give such straight answers, the tarot cards. And plus I might use these as well, but maybe not, because I actually don't know them as well as my cards and the tarot. And then I can answer things really kind of easily and quickly. So let me just give you 3 quick tips for how to ask your questions if you want to come over and ask your questions. Because that's the way kind of to get answers. So the first thing is, when you ask your question, make it short, okay? Make it short, so, but not obscure. So, not like, just say if you were wondering about how's my relationship with David going to go, don't just write David. Give me a little bit of context. So like, for example, how is my relationship with David going to go? Or will I find a job after lockdown? Don't ask yes or no questions if you can possibly help it. And don't ask questions that ask for timing, because timing is actually something that you create. And what the cards are going to tell you is what you are currently creating. Okay, so if you get an answer that you don't like, it just means you have to change what you're doing. You know, it just means you need to change something. Okay, so I'm going to hop over there because I'm due on over there in 1 minute. And also, Soul and Spirit run annual awards, and I've actually won their Most Loved Astrologer 3 times in a row, but I didn't win it last year, and I really want to win it again this year. Actually, they're just at the nomination stage, so if you would be so kind as to nominate me on Facebook, there is a link in the description. Please take a moment to nominate me. I would be eternally grateful. And if they go through a whole lot of questions. If there's any questions you don't know the answers to, just write N/A, not applicable, or whatever. All right, lots and lots of love, and hopefully I'll see you over on the Soul and Spirit page in about a minute. Ciao.